You did too. Yeah. Make me your enemy.
I'm not making you my
You
enemy.
already did.
Yeah.
I don't have keys. Yeah, I'll go with it. I stink. I want to make it very clear, folks. You know, I just had a revelation from God. You know what that is? I stink. So she chose the side of haters over her husband that wipes her ass. I stink. There's a guy on YouTube, a big fat fucking. But I just want everybody to know that everybody that follows that guy, he is the biggest, most disgusting, sweaty, fat. I stink. That you've ever seen. I came on here to defend Shanny against Draven from saying all horrible things, but then I came in and said horrible things too.
Hey guys, welcome back. On this Monday bleak afternoon. I don't know. I don't think I got a lot of sleep over the weekend. You know, I'm getting that last bit of Christmas stuff in. But welcome, guys. Welcome back. As you can see,
did too. Yeah, make me your enemy.
Yeah, do it.
I'm not making you my
You
enemy.
already did.
You only need 4 more super chats now. Yeah. Thank you, Andromeda, for the 5. Yeah. I figured out how to do goals. So, like, if I do five super chats within an hour, then we could do a Q&A session. I don't expect to have to do a Q&A session, but if you guys want one, that's how you can get one. I'm definitely doing a members this week, probably like Wednesday or Thursday, for sure. You know, because I know you guys want to see that other video. But welcome back. Chronicles said, "Hey, it's living." Yeah, I know, Jen. What's up? Good to see you. I hope you weren't still finishing your video. I saw that you were going, or you were still live. So I hope I didn't step on that. And if I did, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, guys, I have a lot to talk about today, but I'm gonna wait till more people come in, so I don't have to repeat myself. But yeah, I have those red videos to watch, plus I have some older ones to watch, plus I have ones that are pretty funny that I haven't seen on any of the reaction channels. Remember, like, we were doing this back when a lot of these reaction channels didn't exist. So we have some gems, and I'll show you some of those gems by the coolest chick I've ever met and ever known, and that's my own wife, Crazy Renee. Yeah, I should be like Keemstar. And hold on, put that bullshit on. Dude, I hate that air horn. I've heard that so many times at like basketball games, and I never liked the air horn. But that's fine, people do. But here, let's get into this red video. I didn't even get to see it. And then, like I said, we'll watch that. And then, like I said, I want to go over just some things that I have noticed that I think that should definitely be addressed. So, guys, please like on the way in, subscribe if you're not, and let's go in there. And I hope everyone's having a nice holiday. You know, going up to their Christmas. All right. Man, I don't like... He doesn't look good, man. He looks kind of sick.
I gotta get real personal with folks for a moment.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Cats. Cobra, how you guys doing?
Tell me, trolls. I really gotta ask you this.
Yo, Rev, I can't hear... Like, I'm not being mean, man. Like, I am so not being mean. I think there's a difference between critique and being mean and trying to be like, I can't hear you. Like, it's not my headphones. They don't suck or whatever. I can't hear you. I need to, like, put on the closed captions. All you need to do, Rev, is just lower that bass. Rev, your mic sucks at raining. Exactly. I'm trying to say it as nice as possible. You know, I'll let the chat speak for me.
Sean Atwood in there on shout out to Sean Atwood channel. Could you please tell me, people in comments, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No context? Oh, I love no context. No context Rev is my favorite Rev. And again, he could be talking about anything. All right, let's see. Raise your heads for Jesus. You know, this dude with his fake Jesus BS. You know, I hate it because he just hides behind that to hide himself from criticism. And he's always been doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Revelation News.
Revelation nudes? Oh, news.
So, I'll tell you what. We have a major situation.
Major what?
This might be everything.
Yo, is Shanny on the phone in there? I can actually hear Shanny now. Like I can hear her. I mean, that's got to be more than the TV. And again, if he was living alone, who has the TV blasting when you're doing a live stream? That's just bad live streaming, man. I mean, if you really want people to believe that you're just boneheaded, in my opinion, and just have your TV on the background, then whatever, so be it. But I don't believe that, and I believe more Shanny's talking to somebody.
That Christian end-time prophecy people have been waiting for.
Exactly, Cobra. You hear that?
Describe how I feel. The profundity of what we see in New Jersey, Maryland. They have triangulated where they are in the air. I have a press conference in New Jersey. And
you know what? I'm actually surprised, folks, that it's gone on this long. I figured that we would have gotten
you did too. Yeah.
Shanny back in the videos.
Make me your enemy.
I'm not making you my
You
enemy.
already did.
She's either on the phone or it's her watching the TV or both. Thanks for the fun. But you know what the thing is, like, how are you supposed to, like, his mic is not great as it is, and how are you supposed to hear him between that and everything blaring in the background? And Shanny's so, I don't know, messed up. I mean, our TV, if you really want to watch TV, like if you're dying to watch TV, we have like a Bluetooth feature. You can plug the TV right into like a Bluetooth headset. And we do it all the time. And then no one has to hear nothing. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the way Shanny does things, it's either she's just stupid, lazy, or she's just highly disrespectful. You guys pick. Or again, like, I think she's trying to say, like, hey, I am obviously in here. But really, I am surprised that we haven't gotten, this arc is not over yet. Usually it's about 2 weeks that they have an arc. 3 weeks at the most. It's never been usually in my opinion, not this long. That I remember them doing an arc for this long that they're still separated. It's weird because I really need to see a PayPal receipt for the Taiwanese money. Like I just some sort of a PayPal 4,300. That would help out. You know what I mean? Like here you go. And I get, like, if you're embarrassed, you're embarrassed. You didn't know them, you didn't know them. But, like, just please, anybody, just show, you know, you can black out when you need to black out. And it'll just help out so much because it's hard to believe. But that's, like, that's the idea behind all this, right? That allegedly they were given 4,300 to pretend to have Shanny move out because Rev is so abusive. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right to me.
Triangulated where they are.
Oh, hey, Professor. Hey, Haas.
New Jersey and this is incredible, guys. But I know what Jesus Christ said.
He said, "Get a job and a better mic."
Those things coming upon the earth, like aliens, saucers. That's what Chuck Missler said. Those things coming upon the earth. Look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Jesus is coming.
Yeah, sure. Then you better hide, man. Did anyone like the new Chromo? You know what? I could never like any, no matter who makes it, because I like the actress Rochelle Davis. Talked to her, and you know she played Sarah in the original. And basically, you know, long story short, she went from having a bit role to carrying the movie. If you've seen the original 1994 Crow, she carried that movie by being the narrator. And she never, you know, never thought that that was going to happen, because if Brand Lee never got killed, she wouldn't have had to have been like a narrator. There was going to be other different types of narrations, but it went to what we got because of what happened. So I feel like she was such a strong character in the original. She just boycotts any other Crow movie that ever came after that. And I'm like, you know what? To show her respect, I'm with her. So they're just not good. They're just garbage. But anyway, let's get back to Rev. Ooh, he's got Jesus on this one. I mean, somebody like Rev, it's so funny. Like I said, back in the day, like this type of, he would have been like in a hospital for this type of mental illness. But now it gets celebrated on YouTube and like TikTok and shit. It's funny, the world that we live in. I don't know if we should laugh or cry or both, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Revelation News. Folks, I wanted to have this recording from Chuck Missler. It's a clip showing a entirely supernatural occurrence in the Torah. It's the book of Genesis. It is a impossible thing if you understand that the Torah was written thousands of years before Jesus Christ.
You know, speaking of books, if any of you want a free copy from me, of course, I'm totally paying for these. But if anybody in the chat wants a Christmas gift from me, from the crypt, Rainey can send you guys to your email, whatever, or if you have Discord, a copy of the Tento Saga. Just reach out, Rainey, if that's okay with you. Yeah, she can send them to you. That's free of charge, you know, and you let me know what you think of the book. It's online, obviously, but you'll get like right there, the whole thing, complete, beginning to end. Crap. It seriously looks like a third grader or even a second grader. I actually scratched it. I think like a 5-year-old wrote. It's really awful grammar mistakes, spelling, punctuation. But hey, again, it's up to you guys to decide and even read. But if you do want a copy, just let her know, and I'm sure she can help you out. Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy other holidays and Hanukkah and stuff.
I really need you to look at this because this is impossible without God.
And you know what's funny? And I'm going to show a video in a little while to prove this. I love that Rev's all like, shalom, I read from the Torah. Oh my God, what's happening over in the area I can't talk about? But the video I'm going to show you guys, Rev he does not like the, those people. You know, he does not like the people of the Jewish faith. And, well, again, I'll play you a video. You guys can decide for yourselves.
This is proof that the Bible is from God. 100% proof. Check it out.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I believe, dude, but I can never get past that there's only Adam and Eve. Okay? And who they have? 2 boys, Cain and Abel. And don't make me say what I think is, happen next. So we're all incest babies, and Cain and Abel like went with their mother. Like it doesn't make any sense, and I've always hated that. And I feel like the Bible has a lot of stuff omitted, but that's my opinion about that. So I love when Rev says stuff like this, because you don't even have to just be a non-believer or believe in any other things to understand, like, the math don't math when it comes to some of those Bible stories.
Genealogy, bear with me, in Genesis 5. The first one is Adam, and that's pretty straightforward. Adamah means man, no problem there. So his son, Seth, means appointed. In this case, chapter 4, the earlier chapter in Genesis.
I know, Cobra, it's so bad.
He said, for God hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom came.
Hey, Queen, what's up?
So the name Seth means appointed. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The next one is Enosh, and that is a verb which means mortal, frail, or miserable.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna skip past this this stuff. Hey, what happened to Stan the Man, Mr. 186 IQ? I remember Red was gonna do like another video with him. I bet the internet does what it does, and we're probably not gonna get that. But people said Stan the Man, his friend, also does his own scam. So who knows? And again, that's allegedly. Don't take anyone's word for something like that unless you have like physical proof. But I heard he likes to sell his books and stuff like that. Whatever happened to Bible prophecy being like free? I guess there is no free Bible prophecy. Jeez, come on, Rev.
Yeah.
You just have this talk. No one cares about any of this. And guys, let me tell you, this is a classic tale of a feeder that's with a abusive woman. The abusive woman likes to, what's the word? She likes to do embarrassment. She has an I don't know how to phrase this, so please bear with me. She has an embarrassment fetish for a Rev. She likes to embarrass him. That's why she said he had a tiny baby carrot. That's why she said that he looked weird. That's why she said he smells funny. Like, she likes to embarrass the guy, and he likes to feed her.
No way. This has several implications. There's no way you'll ever convince me that a group of Jewish rabbis conspired to hide a summary of the New Testament Christian gospel in a genealogy in the Torah?
Rev, why? You know what? I'm going to play this next because this is really angering me. Rev, why are you watching this? You don't like Jewish people. And this ain't, I could call it my opinion, but I'm just going to show you a fact, man. But again, decide for yourself.
No way. This also tells you that God's plan for man was not a knee-jerk reaction to a surprise. He and the Son planned the redemption before the foundation of the earth. Ephesians 1:4 will confirm that to you. There's other passages, of course.
Oh,
Years, and I was stunned to making it more his precision.
Why does Rev make these stupid videos?
If you can't understand the profundity of that, I don't
Profundity?
know what to say to you. Jesus bless each and every one of you, and I hope this blessed you. Peace.
Oh, pizza marinara. I can understand, Rev. I can understand. You want me to answer, guys? I will answer. Rev is racist, and he wants to pretend like he's not racist by showing videos like that. Now, you could say, Dre, you're nuts. You have no proof of that. Well, maybe I do. And again, I owe this all to my amazing, beautiful wife, who is also my bestest friend. I couldn't do anything without her. She's definitely my driving force when it comes to life and happiness and stuff like that. And she's an amazing person, and she catches things so good because she used to be forced to watch a lot of this stuff back in the day. So she clipped a lot of the good stuff. But here, when you guys hear Renee, you know her voice. Bear with her. This was like 4 years ago, where she was basically grabbing these from her cell phone. So it's not perfect, but you will hear what you need to hear. All right, take it away, Renee.
Listen to this. Like, she's talking about how she was intimate with people and the level she was intimate with them. But just listen to what Revelina in the background has to say about it, which is really the grossest part. Da-da-da.
Yeah, check this out.
Back a little bit more. It was a little too far back.
He actually met me in person, even though he was stalking me at the time, but still.
Everybody loves her, right?
No, Dragnet doesn't know you at all.
No, you don't know me from Adam. You just pretend you do.
Yeah.
You tell everyone, you know me. You don't know me. You just know me from the internet, just like everyone else, idiot. G-Man knows me.
Oh.
G-Man knows me. John Grishala, he could say he knows me a lot more than you do. John Grishala knows me intimately. Same with G-Man.
Oh.
Intimately, they know me.
You guys check this out.
You see that what did I just say? Sort of face she's doing right now. Sorry, I'm dropping things. Now wait till you hear what he has to say.
We were emotionally intimate with each other. So, in spiritually, I would say, especially with John.
A fucking Jew.
You guys,
Yes.
you guys hear that? That's why Rev makes those videos. This is who the Rev we knew 4 years ago. A racist riffraff who's disgusting and who will say whatever the hell he wants to. Not because it's for any type of clout or edgy edgelord. Like Nags, I think it was more like this is who he is. This is him, you know, without needing anybody's money. Let's hear that again.
John.
A fucking Jew.
Yes.
Spiritually close to a Jew.
Yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful time.
Very good. You didn't get with him then.
Wow.
It was beautiful.
Believe in Jesus.
It was beautiful. Like,
I'm just saying, you hear. I mean, I don't know.
We were emotionally intimate with
I'll
each
play
other.
that again.
Now wait till you hear.
We were emotionally intimate with each other. So, in spiritually, I would say, especially with John.
A fucking Jew.
Yes.
And Shane doesn't even be like, yo,
Yes,
that's
it was a beautiful, beautiful time.
that's not cool, Jason.
It was beautiful.
Believe in Jesus.
Oh, okay. Believe in Jesus. Okay, so that's his reasoning behind being gross like that. All right, let's check out. I guess I just watched that one again. He's getting too much. All right, so let's watch Shanny's video because I want to clear this up because people were trying to make some insinuation that I gave Shanny money. I know it's like I already explained this, but I figure I might as well just make it as crystal clear as possible. Shanny showed this part of her Cash App. As here's my name, she says money first, plus 100 with a line across it. That means it was declined. I didn't give her the money. Plus 100. Plus 100 means she was asking me. Now, again, if to be fair, that means that this person down here and this person up here both did not. They asked Shanny for the money. This person asked her for $666, and this person asked her for $500. But she didn't pay them, so they were crossed off. So there was no exchanges of money for here and for here, just like myself, because I can't say, oh, it's just me without including that. The only difference between the numbers, as you can see, is the plus next to mine, because she asked me, versus no plus next to theirs. Now, I really hope that I don't know, answers questions or makes things a little bit clearer. And then I also have a screenshot to show. And again, I don't know why I have to, but you know what? It's just how it is, and that's fine. That is fine because I could take critique or whatever you want to call it, but if I didn't pay her any money, I don't pay for not views. I don't pay for views either, but I don't pay for interviews. That's just stupid. This should be something for free that we do, and if you have to pay for it, it's just not damn worth it. I mean, I think a couple people have paid people, but that's something that I'm not going to do. All right, so right here, if you can click on that, you can go and on the top it'll say request from Authentically Shanny, and again negative, which means that I did not pay that. But like, hey, you know what? Like I said, it's fine. If we get to my goal, people can ask me questions all they want. It's totally fine. I would just tell people, just be careful. You know, people are people. Some people can get a little crazy around here. I don't know why. I mean, you know, they do. People can do them, but like, you know, you just have to really like take what is said around here with a damn grain of salt. All right, let's get into this. But like I said, like when I always talked about Shanny getting people paying, I'm talking about paying big amounts, hundreds of dollars at a time, which apparently somebody did with the 4,300. I mean, allegedly, but I really, really, really need to see that PayPal receipt.
That's right.
All right, let's get into this one.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It was only like 5 minutes.
Oh, well, Lisa V, it's because she was like, oh, she wanted to talk about the Anja thing because she was really pissed with what Jason was saying to her and stuff. And I guess she just, you know, figures she can get money. But like I said, I'm not going to pay anyone. I don't care who it is. I feel like that's not worth it. A couple of times, people in the past have offered to give them a donation, and I'm like, if you want to give them a donation, that's on you. But nothing's coming from me or my pocket. You know, I always made that clear. But that's why I said, hey, I didn't do it, and none of those other people did it either. But those people, the other two people on that cash app, they were asking her for money. But again, I think it looked like it was just like a joke. That's why the amounts were so high. But anyway.
But
Yes.
you've been playing that all.
I have not been playing anything all day.
It
Sir.
only happens when we're home.
No, I just want to just say this. I don't like the fact that Shanny put her kid on camera to walk around. He didn't even know that she was live. But I just need to just show the story of Jason's about to say a lot of disgusting stuff. He's going to talk about their OnlyFans and his baby carrot, and then he's going to start to smoke marijuana. And now, I wouldn't say that stuff like this in front of a child that young, and I definitely wouldn't smoke marijuana around them. I don't think anyone should smoke marijuana around, you know, any kids, at least under the age of 18. You know what I mean? It's just not right. And, you know, there is such a thing as contact highs, just like there's secondhand smoke. You know what I mean? But here, let's get to it.
That's not true. No. No. Where is the lighter? Oh my God. Could this be? Folks, thank
Look,
you,
she
baby.
hands it to him.
You're welcome. There it is.
And remember, guys, this is after. I mean, if you're going with the stories, this is after he stopped going through his wet brain, right? Shanny got him to cross addict. That is what they call it, going from alcohol to smoking marijuana on a daily basis. And then that's when they had to go from Pennsylvania to Colorado because they didn't want to deal with CPS and asking about you can't smoke marijuana. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why they did that. But this was so prior to this, Jason Rev, he never smoked marijuana. He never smoked marijuana until he met Shanny. He was just an alcoholic. She got him into smoking pot, and not only that, smoking pot around her kids. Like, and again, like I don't know why they couldn't go outside. I don't know. It just seems like a flex smoking pot on live stream.
You want to see it, folks? Check it out.
See?
My labret piercing. It's a flower.
Ew, warts.
Oh, you got to do it. This was a lot bigger, folks. The one I had from Mark's tattooing was a lot bigger than that. That's too small. You need it bigger. I want it bigger, but guys are wearing small nose rings these days. So I'm in with the times. And the other one I cannot show you.
Oh, hold on. I was gonna say I'm glad he's not wearing that anymore. But hold on. Let's hear what he's gonna say next.
The times. And the other one I cannot show you. That's terms of service up the asshole, folks.
Like, dude, you guys wonder why the kids were taken from you. Like, he's right there. He's in the hallway. The kid has autism. I mean, excuse me for feeling bad about the situation. You know, and I love how Shanny tried to turn it around and be like, oh, there must be something wrong with you to feel bad about my kids. Dude, you're allowing this boyfriend, who the only reason you're allowing this is because he had money, to talk in earshot like that. And then he's about to smoke pot, talking about his dick piercing. I'm sorry if I feel like that is really highly messed up.
Understand.
Unless you go to my Patreon. No.
Unless you go to Shannon's
No.
Oh, hey, Grace. Yeah,
You want to see Revelation News' junk, you got to pay $50 a month, folks. You want to see my junk, it's $50 a month. Exactly, William. William's preaching the gospel of, what would you call it?
You know, I hear you guys talking about gummies. There's a thing, it's like a dropper. I don't know exactly what it's called, but a lot of people love the benefits of it. There's a good amount of CBD and THC in it. There's one for like nighttime that's more like indica, and then there's one that's more like sativa or mixed hybrid blend dominant. A lot of people love it just to take the edge off if you have arthritis. I mean, I don't know about you all, but just being around a computer for hours every day, my hands, they start to hurt really, really bad. And I have all those, what do you call it, wrist things that you lay your wrist on, but it's just, I feel like my hand starts to crumple, and like it hurts so bad. Sometimes I've dropped drinks, you know, out of my hand. I feel like, I am falling apart. I need to get, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a standing desk and some more ergonomic stuff, because it's, you know, it gets scary. So the droppers really help when that arthritis pain kicks in.
I don't know. He's telling a good story, though. You know.
You're weird, dear. I love you.
Yeah, McKay, thank you. Yeah, tincture. Exactly. You got it. All right, so him doing that kind of demonetizing. Hey, Google, he's only smoking tobacco. But the thing is, like, you still hear the kid. You still hear the child, and he has autism. I don't know. Like, even if marijuana was legal across the board, federally, state, you know, I still don't think it's a good idea to have, you know, it's like when I used to go to people's houses that their parents smoked cigarettes. I was like, oh, it stinks in here. The room's yellow, like the walls. Like, you can have a where you smoke and you don't smell it at all, but it's just so unhealthy, you know, the second hand. And I'm someone who smoked from like age 15 to like, I don't know, 32 or something. So it was like definitely a long, long time. Cigarettes are the hardest thing to quit. It's like coffee, man. But I just don't think that they're healthy. You know, it can stretch blood vessels, and you just don't know. And the same thing with pot. Like, I love pop. I just don't think smoking it near a kid, hey, at least if you have a tincture or the gummies or what you guys are talking about, there is no second hand a child can get. I mean, I don't think it's like acid if like they touched your hand, like, and you had a gummy in your hand, that it can like seep through. And even if that was true, it would probably only be like a little bit.
We were smoking them out here before.
Your broken cigar, you're lighted.
Motherfucker. Skins. Up church. Dude, up church. I want to talk to you, bro. Do you feel me, Skin? Skin. I just wanted to talk to Ryan Upchurch for a minute.
And what are you going to say to Ryan Upchurch, baby?
I just wanted to say really quick.
Can you not yell?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Rev hasn't learned to stop yelling. She's going to get on that. Look how big her arm is compared to Rev's whole body. That's a huge bitch. I know, man. Look at that. Look at that arm. Yeah, so Rev yells. He gets, you know, he's always been like that.
Can you please stop yelling in my ear? For God's sakes, it's been days now. Can you talk at a normal fucking volume?
I don't think so.
I think you...
Can you imagine making a video like this, putting it online, and then getting mad at people because you got some hate? And she always says that she got swatted or swatted. She never was swatted. If she was, they would have taken her laptops and stuff like that and pointed a pew-pew to her head. No, she had wellness checks called on her. Obviously so, because she was posting videos like this. This is just absolutely horrible. Like, hey, this guy's screaming. He's talking about, sexual things and OnlyFans and his penis and he's getting high and the kid's like right there in the hallway because, autism, he's not, he doesn't want to leave. And even non-autistic kids, they like to be near their mother. It's very normal. And this guy is here just getting high. I just feel like he could have just went outside. You know what I mean?
You can talk at a normal fucking volume.
I really am trying.
Yeah, Cats, I agree.
Yeah, your son knows.
Yeah, quit barking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry.
You're like really hurting my ears.
He's laughing about it.
I apologize. How should I handle this then?
What?
Because I'm too worked up and I can't talk because I'm too worked up and I'm going to hurt people's ears. So I can't even say anything.
Why are you...
Why am I what?
I don't know.
I don't either. I have completely lost the conversation anyway. I don't know what happened.
I don't
know.
know.
I wonder, Shanny, when you take a guy who's used to drinking like half a bottle of whiskey every day, and then just give him nothing and let him just his brain try to put itself back together, you're going to get some interesting results. I mean, seriously, it was so dangerous. I don't think, in my opinion, anybody should detox like that. Go to a detox even for 2 days. Get they say the first 3 days of anything is the worst to come off, especially alcohol, especially because you can pass away. And that's the thing. When it's opiates or coke or pot, even, it's like you might feel that you're going to pass away, but alcohol, you can. You need something to fill that up. And I feel like that, broke his mind. Like, for real. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm just trying to be, like, factual. It messed him up bad. I could see the way he acts and his tics. You see how he doesn't really do the much here, right? But after this, they started to get worse. And I think filling that up with marijuana probably exacerbated that. Again, my opinion. Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, spaghetti.
I know he's going to be racist
probably, man.
against my people. The Italians.
Spaghetti. Don't touch my spaghetti. Nice. That is a heaping portion.
It's almost like he's right there. Like it really hurts. It really it bugs me. Like I feel like kids, like they don't know what's up. They're innocent. They probably won't even remember all this, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It just doing it in the privacy of your own home is one thing, but doing it on a live stream where anyone can watch, like that's where it just really bugged me about these two. And then being like, praise Jesus, like screw you.
Spilling off even with the largest plate we have.
Oh my God.
Yum.
That is a huge amount of spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Don't touch my spaghetti. Am I correct?
Yes.
Right. Don't touch my spaghetti. I could have sworn, I heard about this meme that William told me, and I could have sworn that was a Tim and Eric thing, but then the video is obviously a 60s cartoon or a 50s cartoon, and it's this guy with a kid, and he's poking at him. Don't touch him.
Oh my God, I didn't know what that was. That's her stomach, right? Ooh.
My spaghetti. Don't touch my spaghetti. It's
kind of hanging out there.
Oh my William, God. I don't like you in the videos.
There's
You must realize that.
Oh, now you don't. Now you want to be a mother. Now you want to be a mom. After 5 minutes and 40 seconds of him talking about, like, his private parts, smoking pot and everything, William, I don't want you to be in the pit in the video. Hey, geez, Louise, man. You say you don't have the video live, you know? And I don't even know what they were doing. Rev's just sitting there smoking. Shanny's trying to play a PlayStation, something with PlayStation, because I can hear the PlayStation thing in the background. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Just, oh, well, it was called boredom. Boredom and maimed? I don't know what was getting maimed, but all right, let's finish this.
There's watermelon.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yeah, it started. There's 2 people watching already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big numbers.
You should know. Oh.
And then, boom, no video. So, yeah, I don't know what was up with that one. We got a lot of videos like that. We used to get just like, you know, we come in like, oh my God. And then nothing.
What up, players? What up, players?
God, you're hot.
So, the man,
Yeah.
the hubby, is calming down right now.
I think I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, he says he almost had a heart attack.
I'm done.
Ew.
I'm way stressed out.
I know, baby. I know.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna let this play, but I just unfortunately want to fill your head with this one. You gotta understand something. What you're looking at here. I don't think a lot of people understand what they are looking at here, but that's fine. Let me try to explain in my interpretations. Jason over there, he didn't have a girlfriend prior to Shanny. He had the real doll. He never had like sex with anyone else besides Shanny and a doll. When she was intimate with him during these times, he was out of his mind. Now, to some, did she force herself on him? In my opinion, yes. He wasn't mentally able to consent. You know what I mean? Again, maybe I'm so out of line to say that, but he was out of his mind. You know, like going through alcohol withdrawal, you can't consent to that. And she did a lot of these videos where she was just like kind of, you know, grape him or put clown makeup and outfits on him. Like he was like her version of a doll, Shanny's little doll. But it was just so messed up. And I think at first, this is why people actually felt bad for Jason. But then once he started saying racist stuff and doing all, you know, the abuses and the child abuse and all the other stuff he did, you know, that went away. You know, the sympathy for him went away real quick. So I just want to fill your head with that, but I'm going to let it play. Thank you all for hanging. Make sure you all like
what up, Jay Swayze? How you doing?
Revving the torso, exactly.
So, if you saw this lovely man right here, Revelation News' live stream, if you were watching that, you would know at the last part of it.
Yeah.
And I told Jason not to.
Yes, she did.
But he didn't listen to me, and then he had to learn the consequences. Because I'm always right.
You guys have a name for her.
Because he doesn't listen.
I'll learn someday.
G-Man came into his room.
Uh-oh.
And started talking about how we owe him money. Right after Jason just got off and said we gave him $1,600 within 1 month span. Hence providing for his every fucking need. He was saying that he's going to provide the receipts, and if he provides the receipts, we're going to have to tell the judge that we were lying, even though we never got any receipts, we never got an invoice, we never had a contract or anything. And may I add, in order to have a contract done on your house, you know, a contractor coming to your house.
Yes.
Aren't you the homeowner supposed to be like signing some kind of contract before anything is done to the house?
Correct.
What?
That never happened.
You guys allowed him to stay there after you called him the N-word. He had no place to go. I mean, it is what it is. And the deal was he could come in there and fix the place up because you guys left it in a hurry because you had to get up to Colorado ASAP. Okay? That pot ain't going to smoke itself, folks. You had to get up there, and you left everything on. You couldn't even mail him or send him the key. He had to break in, which people saw him. He had to convince people that no, he wasn't just breaking into a house, that he was allowed. And yeah, I guess this is what you call a verbal contract. You guys weren't near each other, but you had a verbal contract with a implication that he was going to fix or do a job. So, no, Shanny, you're wrong. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. A verbal over-the-phone contract of work to be done, and you guys being of sound mind and body, understand what work is going to be done, and agree to it, him stay there, do work. That is legal, and that is a binding. Because he had the intentions of staying there for free, fixing it, and you had the intentions, you and Jason, well, it's Jason's house, had the intentions of he was going to stay there for free, providing that he was going to fix the house and the many, many, many repairs that had to be done to that house. I mean, the roof was falling in, the porch, you couldn't get on the porch. Like it was like the money pit. But let's get back to it.
The motherfucker on his live stream said he got receipts. I'm telling you, that motherfucker has absolutely no receipts. No receipts. G-Man has absolutely no receipts. And he's lying to y'all.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a damn thing. And for months now, I've been asking for fucking receipts. And I've got nothing. I got nothing. So, I know he's lying. I know the only reason why he wanted to go on Rev's channel, my husband's channel, was because he needed to go and put doubt in people's minds by saying he does have receipts, even though he has no receipts. So I would like to encourage my husband to tell people if he gets any receipts and show people said receipts. If you receive anything.
Yeah, I will.
Because I think we all would like to see the receipts. Wouldn't you guys like to see the receipts? I know I'd like to see the receipts. But I don't think we'll ever see receipts because they don't exist. How peculiar it is that receipts don't exist. When asked for months to see things, and it's never shown. Because nothing was done. Everything was stolen. He was bought and paid. Everything he asked for, I gave him. Like a perfect, obedient wife.
Yep. Yep. You did everything correct.
I did my best.
You did everything correct.
I did my best. If I'm a bad guy over this scenario, then I'm a bad guy over this scenario. But you know what? I can say, out of full respect, that at least I gave as much as I could to the man.
Yes, you did.
And he's given me absolutely nothing but pain, agony, and severe mental distress. So thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed all that free money. I'm sure it makes you feel really good deep down inside yourself that you treat people who've given you probably more than anyone else ever has. You treat them with such utter disrespect and disregard.
And you insult them.
And you insult them.
Anybody that gives that guy money is crazy.
Yeah. Where's your charity, G-Man? What do you give to people? You don't give anything to anyone. Now I have at least 6 testimonies from people who have given you money and you've treated them like total fucking garbage right afterwards.
Who else?
Who else?
Yeah.
Hannah.
Really? She gave him money?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
MP.
Yeah, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big C.
Big C gave him money, okay.
Gosh. Can't think of the others right now. But there's us, too.
He's gotten a lot of money from YouTube.
He's gotten a lot of money from YouTube, and he's used a lot of people for their money. He doesn't give a shit about us, and he'll never give back to the community. What we have given him, he will never, ever, 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 ever give back to the community.
Yeah.
I remember I took charity for a computer once, a $200 computer from Hillary Pugh and David.
That's nice.
Thank you for that, by the way.
That's awesome.
But as soon as I gotten any amount of wealth, I started giving back to the community because I think that's the right thing to do.
Yes.
If you give back to the community.
Oh yeah, Lauren. What was that again? Yeah. God, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's hard to remember. I could swear it was like $1,000 for, and I can't even remember what he gave him the money for. If you could fill that in, that would be great.
After you take from it and go through a hard time, you give back to what you've taken. I think I've done it quite a bit to help people out.
Yeah.
Aww.
And even when I wasn't with him, I was still giving back to the community.
You get homeless people all the time.
Yeah, I know. I tried to give to as many people as I possibly could. And it's very hard for one person to give to everyone.
Yes, it is.
It's very hard, but I did it. I don't regret it. And, everything I gave goes to Jesus anyway.
That's right.
So.
What?
That's correct.
Yeah.
No, it's
Your
not.
tithing is done in the sight of Jesus, not men. But that person in there, she called Shanny and Jason, got syphilis from Brucey, named Brucey, called me a thief, and that was it. I couldn't do it.
No. If anything, Jason is not a thief. You can call him a lot of things, but a thief he is not.
Child abuser.
I'm a drunk. Sometimes I can just lose my mind, but I am not a thief.
Yeah, you look at Shanny. He said sometimes he can lose his mind. Shanny, you don't know what the future has for you. I mean, can you imagine? Look at her face. Look at this warty face. She let this guy come in between her and her own flesh and blood children. The children that she'll never get to, grow up during the most pivotal times, in my opinion. Because after they become teenagers, they don't want to be around their parents anymore, just like how we didn't. And I feel like she's going to regret that. Because she can't have any more kids, right? The 2, and that's it. She's, the shop is closed. So, oof, I hope that burns every time she has to hear that he loses his mind sometimes. And on who? Because he's afraid of you, Shanny.
I give. I don't take.
Yeah,
you give. You give punches.
Bricks.
Exactly.
No.
Because, see, here's the thing. G-Man spun this tale that because he can't admit to being Ron, he spun this tale that we used him to fix the house up. That's not true. In order for him to live there,
David Anthony gave money to G-Man back.
Make me your enemy.
I'm not making you my
You
enemy.
already did.
When G-Man said he needed money due to Shanny kicking him out. Oh, okay. Andrew, thanks for the 5. Well, when was this? I just want to just have a good timeline, because I thought it was. Do you know how much money it was? Was it 1,000, or am I wrong about that? Am I wrong? Because I could be. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be as factual with it as possible. I can't remember the time. I would say 3 years ago. And I could swear it's like $1,000, but again, I could be wrong about that. But thanks. We should be 2 more left.
he had to fix the house up. But anyway, Hannah MP Weiser, who was dumb enough to keep giving him money. Even Drag gave him money at one point. Dragnot gave G-Man money. And you see how G-Man treats Dragnot? I mean, why are we giving this man money when he just does not respect those who give to him? And I'm not saying you buy respect, but
yeah, you do.
It's just simple human courtesy. Simple human, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Listen, someone gives you something. Aren't you grateful about it? Aren't you like, thank you, I owe you? Don't you feel like when someone gives to you something, you feel like you owe them back? like you have to give them back? I mean, most people I would assume would feel like, oh yeah, you gave to me, well I owe you. I'm gonna help you out next time. You know, you give, you take, that sort of thing. Do people do this anymore? Or is this taken away from human existence, this line of thinking that I think like anyone who's ever given me anything, I'm internally grateful for. I am. But to totally like disregard someone because they caught you lying and cut you off because of your lying, and then you just continue on for months, this I gotta go and remind everyone every moment what Shanny did to me. Shanny took the house away because I bought blog TV instead of doing the responsible adult thing and paying for my phone.
Oh, because it was for
Shannon's the devil for taking the house away.
An hour, but I should have 5 more minutes.
Her giving me money to pay for my cell phone, but I wanted to go and get my Blog Talk TV. So I devised a plan to lie to Shanny about a cell phone that didn't need to be paid right then and there, and I'm just going to put it at the Blog Talk TV.
What?
I scared the shit out of Gavin. I'm Gavin.
Jeez, what is it? What, he's dying over there.
Gavin. Put it at the Blog Talk TV.
Gavin, I scared the shit out of Gavin. I'm Gavin. I'm sorry.
Now, this is the weird thing. He was living at their house to fix it up, right? They're giving him money. He needs to pay for his cell phone and his and Jason's Blog Talk Radio, because for Blog Talk Radio you had to, pay the account. I don't know how much, but I don't know why Jason couldn't pay for his own. Why he had to give G-Man the money to pay for G-Man's and Rev's Blog Talk Radio accounts. I think if G-Man really didn't have the money, then Jason should have just been taking care of that, or said, here, I'll pay for mine, and you gotta do your own G-Man or your own radio account. Again, I don't know how much that was. Maybe it was $5 a month. I mean, this was back in like 2017, 2018. Was it too loud for you? Big?
Oh, and then there was the time he lied about being fired, asked for cash, then claimed no one gave him any, when one person who did sent me the bank statement, which I posted for her because she was so upset by his lying. Yeah. There's another person there that got completely disregarded over what she gave to someone. Sabella's talking about a woman who emailed Sabella a receipt because G-Man said no one sent him any money.
Yeah.
But this
you guys will notice that every time you watch any of these old videos, Stabella, as we call her, or Sabella, is always in there stirring the pot. And Sabella, you are. Come on. It's okay. It's all right. Hey, you do you. But I'm going to say what you're doing. Like, you're always in there stirring the pot, starting drama. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know why G-Man was friends with her. And that's the thing. G-Man was friends with Sabella, and she would like tell Shanny all this stuff to get Shanny all big mad. And then they would fight. And then Sabella would sit back there and be like, yes, I started that. Let me get some peanut butter and watch. Because that's what Sabella does. She does what she does.
Christian woman sent him money.
Oh my God.
And he lied and said no one sent him money to get more money.
Do you need any more proof, guys?
Of what?
Who are you going to believe? A guy that takes money over the internet and lies about it, or us?
Neither.
Who's done nothing but give people money. We have never received a penny from anybody.
Well, I have.
That's fine.
In my past, when I was dirt fucking poor, and thank you for that.
Yeah. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can.
But I've also given back to the community, too.
Yeah. You can receive as much money as you want even now, if you wanted to. You could start a Patreon and start getting monthly payments. What I'm saying is this family has never come on this internet and begged for money. And we've never received a penny from anybody.
You guys hear that, right? And next time Rev wants to ask, oh, can I have, where's the stupid violin? Can I have some $10, folks? I'm starving, folks. You should play him this at 13 minutes, 56 seconds.
Has never come on this internet and begged for money. And we've never received a penny from anybody. There was some asshole in my StreamYard saying that I took money from G-Man. I never received a penny from G-Man.
Lies. Maybe
Nope.
not then, but definitely
Not
now.
a fucking red cent, and I wouldn't expect to. He doesn't have money to give.
He spends it all.
See
on
that
stupid
passive
shit.
aggressive? He don't have money to give anyway. He's poor.
He spends it all. The G-Man doesn't use your money for charity. He doesn't use it to give to the poor. He doesn't give it to give to other people. He uses your money for his own selfish gratification.
Yeah, and to
How is that a good thing?
and to improve his YouTube experience.
What does
To
that
improve
mean?
his catalog of G-Man-ness.
Like, how many laptops does this man need?
What?
How many cell phones
You guys
does
have
this
like
man
20
need?
laptops too.
Now, let me ask you something. Does he have these laptops and cell phones over honest needs, or is it nefarious?
Show the people.
Is it nefarious, guys? Like we're going on a trip. Let's go to the nefarious. It's like a forest. If that's how you felt, then why'd you become friends with him again? That is just so damn weird. If you felt all this and it's like so obvious, man, Shanny, you forgive very quickly.
People my setup here.
Let's see his setup.
Here's my setup, folks. That is the one on the right, your right, is a Dell laptop
Ew.
PC.
Ew. Look at that. Yo, that's like a hairy person. Yo, yo, get a vacuum. What the hell is that?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yo. It's like a butthole.
Windows.
That's all the
And the
animal
one to the
fur.
left is a MacBook Pro.
Clean that
And then
freaking
my
fan,
mic is
right,
there.
Professor
That's a
AI?
pretty sweet setup,
I
man.
agree.
I'm happy with it.
Clean that.
It's very
What does that have to do with the topic?
nothing. I just wanted to show
You're so ADD.
I know I am. Go ahead.
Yo, and she don't even care. She didn't show that nasty ass fan. Everything they had there was disgusting. The toilets, the fan, but the washer and dryer, it like sparkled. It was so brand new.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fan is
Go ahead.
nasty.
Well, to be fair, I have more than one phone now and more than one laptop, but half of it is for school, the other half for... Well, yeah, I have two laptops. I have a Mac and I have a HP.
HPV.
You know?
She has an HPV.
But this man has like 8, 9, 10 laptops all stacked up, not being used. That is so weird.
Yo, but that's what you guys did.
Why does one man need that many laptops?
Where's
Rev's
he getting
porn.
And where is he getting them? Because the man is always asking for money.
Does he make that much money that he could buy a laptop like every week?
This is great.
Yeah. And why are Christians constantly donating this guy laptops when clearly he has computers?
I think he asks people to send him like broken laptops and stuff, and then he gets it fixed by somebody, I think. Maybe that's the case.
Oh, that was sweet, Sabella.
What?
And I'm just...
Coffee stained teeth.
I didn't have to give this man a fucking dime. That's
No.
the thing. I didn't have to give this man a dime. I didn't have to offer him anything or give him anything.
No.
And he's acting like I owe him this. I owe him this lifestyle where he could just do nothing at all and everyone gives to him. Like even when he was at our house, you saw how much money he got from us in 1 month.
Right.
$1,500 in 1 month.
No, that was over the course of...
November and December. In 1 month.
I think in September.
Okay, once in September, whatever. But over $1,000 in 1 month. No, didn't have to pay rent or anything, and he was still begging people for money on the internet.
Somebody in the chat room said $1,600 is what some people make in an entire month.
I know. I used to make only $1,200 a month.
Yeah. Here you go.
For me, making $1,200 a month to giving someone that within a month.
Yeah. Praise Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Praise Jesus for it.
I know, they were so together, right? They were so together a couple years ago. Like, how can you ask us for this? That's a lot of money. And, like, they have nothing now.
Fucking, what's the word?
What?
I don't feel good about giving him that money now.
I don't feel good about giving him the money at all either.
In fact, I think I want my money back.
You want your money back?
I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the receipts, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't for work authorized by the owner of the house, you stupid fucking idiot. That isn't how contracts. Has anybody heard the word contract?
I know, right?
It was a verbal contract.
He was the shadiest motherfucker that ever lived. Oh my God.
Not your magical Negro show.
Yeah. Red loves that.
Okay.
And the thing is, if they really wanted him out and all the stuff that they were saying, they could have just called the police and be like, all right, they're not paying. But then the police would have said, you got to go through the process and evict them. But these people are lazy. They sure as hell will make a video about it.
That is funny.
I can't believe he came in, started shit knowing he was lying. Are you really shocked about that? He always does this. He's like...
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Rainy, I remember those days, like about
He's a piece of work.
I have diarrhea.
You have diarrhea?
Ew,
You're so stressed out you have diarrhea, baby. Baby.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
People calling me a thief.
Sabella, he isn't a princess. He's a man. He's a prince. Don't you know that, Sabella? You're hurting his feelings. How dare you take away his gender like that and turn him into a girl?
Was Sabella the angel
Don't you
of
know
obedience?
girls are icky?
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
My God damn. This guy is just beyond, like, he hates women. He hates women so
You guys have all your holiday shopping done yet?
I think he is. I honestly think the Black Hebrew Israelites got it right. G-Man is a faggot.
Whoa!
G-Man likes sucking cock.
Whoa! Back up, dude. Shanny, go ahead. This is why it took her forever to get an audience, because she would just boom right for the jugular, and you're like, whoa. Okay. And hey, if G-Man's como say como sa, it's fine. It's 2024, but damn, Shanny, tell us how you really feel. And again, I do not condone anything these two disgusting people say, so I just want to throw it out there.
Because he obviously does not like sucking titties or pussy or anything like that. I'm sorry, man. He has no fucking game with women at all. At all. Unless you like to be abused. I mean, unless you're that woman who really likes to be abused,
I can't control these two.
You want to feel like a piece of shit? Go for G-Man.
Yeah.
Well, they would know he was petting their tummies against their will. Like, what grown man pets another dude's tummy like that? Well, damn! What was G-Man expecting? Them being like Buddha or something and giving them like good luck or something? Hey, let me rub your tummy, man. I'm gonna rub your tummy.
Wow.
They had to call the cops. The Black Hebrew Israelites had to call the cops on G-Man for rubbing their tummies.
They felt assaulted.
It's usually the BHIs that get the cops called on them. Because they get too loud.
I don't know, honey. Would you consider that sexual assault?
What?
A dude coming up and started rubbing on your tummy like that.
Anybody who touches you, Shanny, is assaulted. You should know that. I thought you were assaulted and peppered a couple times.
That's messed up. That's very strange.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. That's messed up.
Like, who fucking does that shit?
G-Man.
I guess so. That's why he got kicked out of the group for sexually harassing the BHIs. Oh.
What?
What?
That's some major tea, as they would say.
That's some tea. Huh?
Oh my God. I thought he got kicked out because he would never study the topic, and then he would go to a debate and he'd get his ass handed to him. He was making Christians look really bad.
Look how much better they actually looked. They had more color in them. Even though Shanny still had her warts.
Go back and watch Drax thing with G-Con. Oh, man, dude.
G-Con is the shit. He's very cool.
Dude. Can we just all, like, come together and just cancel G-Man? Can we just, like, hashtag cancel G-Man?
Yeah.
How long are we going to let this man abuse us? How long are we going to let this man take advantage of us? How long are we going to let him just abuse one female after another female? How long are we going to let him abuse the transsexuals and the LGBT? How long are we going to have him attack anyone that doesn't fit what he thinks? He doesn't even fit in his own box.
No.
He can't even fit in his own little Christian box that he invented in his own fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
But he expects everyone to fit in this box that no one can fit in. And then he has the nerves to go and tell the black Hebrew Israelites they don't have to follow the law while expecting others to follow his law, what he wants you to be like.
Is she dancing?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, let me just tell you one thing.
Whoa.
I am under grace. I'm not under law.
That's right.
Ew. What the hell does that mean?
Especially not your man-made, disgusting, hateful, controlling law.
What are you talking about? So it's like she tries to like come in and be like, you know what, G-Man, you shouldn't be doing this, blah, 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 if you do this. It's like, okay, I hear what you're saying. But then she starts going in with the gay stuff, and then, you know, calling him an F-slur. And then now she's like, I'm not under man's laws, dirty man, like this dirty one over next to me. I'm under grace God's laws. See, this is not a war. He's touched me. I'm anointed. I'm Sandalphon, and he's Megatron. And that's where all the crazy cuckoo stuff starts coming out.
Yeah, G-Man has his own Christianity. I've come to that conclusion. He has his own version of what it means to live like a Christian.
Yes.
I believe that he preaches the gospel. He says Jesus Christ will save you all day. But the way he lives does not line up with the scripture. Give me your precepts. G-Man, where is your precepts? I want to see the evidence that you're a Christian at this point. To be honest with you, with the way that you've acted in the community,
the way how you abused us and you've used us, you have abused and used every single one of us in this community.
Yeah.
Every single one of us in this community, you have either used or abused. And I am tired of it.
And I just got a private message on Facebook from Veckel. I'm going to leave it at that. Holy shit.
Oh.
You're in trouble.
Oh. As for that Veckel stuff, you'll hear that guy's name a lot. He's G-Man's good friend. I don't know. So I won't say on it because I don't know. I just know that they have a very close-knit relationship. But yeah, I guess he was also messaging Rev around this time and also doing what Sabella does and, you know, makes drama, make them fight. I don't know. Again, it's just a very interesting relationship. I don't think this guy even live streams. Like, I've tried to see his live streams. Like, he doesn't really talk too much. I don't know. All I know is it's just a very weird dynamic they all had going.
You're in trouble. You have a lot to answer for.
If you lose Veckel, you're done.
Ken Jones is already, I said, he's hiding underneath the table.
Yeah, what happened to Ken Jones?
Is Scott blocked?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
I didn't block him.
Let me go look.
Shannon's going to check. Huh?
I'm done with this.
Just letting you know I'm blocked on her channel. Scott says he's blocked on your channel.
I'm looking. I'm done. I'm done. I think everyone at this point is done with him, though.
Yeah.
I think everyone.
If you are blocked, Scott, she's about to unblock you.
Trying to, anyway. Community.
Like cake in... No problem. Like cake in a crisis.
Good God, look at all the people I have fucking blocked.
Holy shit.
This might take a while.
Positively godless. Oh God, it's not organized? Mr. Pluto. Scientist Sam? Shanny the lying whore. Wow. Bear Jew? You know who that is?
I don't see him.
No.
He's not.
Yeah, there it is. Positively godless.
All right, click out.
Okay, and save. Okay, Scott, you're not blocked anymore.
You're free.
Sam has a lot of socks. Oh my God.
You know, here's the thing. I don't know why Thick Shades hates me so much.
I don't either.
I never gotten it.
I don't
Maybe you
get it
should have
either.
watched your
They just want me to be
OnlyFans.
perfect, and I don't think they have learned quite yet.
Hey, Fist,
Hey,
how you
bitches.
doing?
That's how he ended. Hey, bitches.
What's up? It worked.
Hey, how cold is Minnesota getting right now?
Oh.
It's gonna be snowing soon in Minnesota.
Oh.
You're gonna be freezing your asshole off. Your nose boogers are gonna solidify to,
Ew.
you know, your nose, and you're gonna have booger icicles. Sorry, couldn't help it.
Yeah, go say hi to Chris. Ugh.
Yeah, Rev
82
hates
today, and we
Chris.
are moving to Florida. So, good.
Fucking tits.
Good for you moving to Florida. Fuck Minnesota.
Tits.
Anyway,
Tits. He's going to Florida?
yeah.
Fuck. No, fuck that, Scott. Come to fucking Colorado.
Why not Florida?
Colorado is the shit.
Florida's the shit too.
Okay, well, that's fair enough, but...
They wasted so much money being in Colorado for the couple years that they were there. Can you imagine paying $3,000 a month? That is insane. Instead of taking like about a good 10, 15, 20 grand, finding a good, decent contractor and saying, here, I'm just gonna establish this home. I'm going to live in it. You know, the home they gave G-Man or the uncle's house, because Rev did own that one too, the one they're in right now. I want to fix this home up. Fix it up, modernize it. Here's about 20 grand. Make it happen. Buy Shanny a medical card. Like, I don't think that could have worked. If they waited just like 1 year, that after they went to Colorado, that's when they allowed medical, at least for Pennsylvania. I just feel like they wasted so much money being in Colorado. I mean, it's definitely an experience, but $3 grand a month. That condo wasn't that great. that's a lot though. To me, that's a whole lot of money.
We love it there. I don't blame you. What part? Oh, okay.
For 4 people, 3,000.
But what was I talking about? I know it was something about G-Man, but...
Colorado
Yeah, G-Man's a
sucks.
fucking retard. I thought,
Well, that.
I thought that was the theme of the hangout.
Good point.
The
And he's got
mountains
no
there were
receipts.
probably giving me such headaches for real.
Am I right about that?
Well, how long have we been asking for these receipts?
I asked for them once.
And you never got them.
No, I never got anything. And then then he said in a hangout, I don't care about the money anymore. I don't want the money. I don't care about it. And that was it. I didn't ask for any receipts after that because he just said that he didn't care about the money.
Nice
But now
necklace.
he's asking about the money again.
Yeah.
Because he probably got a bunch of money from you Christians out there, you gullible Christians, and he spent it all. That's why he was gone for a whole month. And,
You know, if G-Man was being real with everybody, he'd be going, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get a job, motherfucker. You know, he...
Rev, why do you have to with the accent? Like, I love that Rev's like, all right, I'm gonna pretend to be G-Man, even though G-Man don't sound like that at all. Made G-Man turn G-Man into Axel Foley.
He'd be going, You know what I'm saying, nigga? I gotta go get a job, motherfucker.
Whoa. I think he just yeah, but I'm gonna keep playing it. I think he said something he shouldn't have said.
You know, he would be talking like that, but he still is putting on this fake deal.
You see how racist some people get when they have all the money in the world and they don't care about, you know, how things look, you know, the optics of things. It's really disgusting. Certain people, I believe, shouldn't just be gifted big sums of money. And it wasn't even like a couple million. It was seriously like 750,000 bucks. And probably at this point, it was probably down to like 400 grand. You know, it's not a whole hell of a lot of money, especially around these times. Like if this was 1990, sure, that'd be almost like 2 million. But like they were acting like it was like 10 million. He'd never have to work again. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, how long is he gonna drag this? Oh, shit, and Rev made me lose the house. It's been 9 months. You telling me in 9 months he couldn't get a job?
9 months?
What? How about 2 years?
In this economy, when job unemployment is the lowest it's ever been.
You know the convenient we always use.
Yo, you see how Rev? I love how Rev annoys the hell out of her. You see that he's like pointing at her. She wants to. You know, you see her face.
When job unemployment is the lowest it's ever been.
You know the convenient we always used to go to get
she wants to backhand him.
They were looking for new people every month there. Yes, because it's a.
See, Rev doesn't know he doesn't know like personal like space. He always likes to like be right up on you, putting his finger, and you're like, I'm not touching you. That type of BS, like a 5-year-old for real.
College town, and people leave, and they're in need.
What would you know about that, Rev? You gonna kiss her?
They were always like, why don't you come and work here, dude? You're here all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to work if I don't have to because my tax person tells me not to work because if I did, I'd be making too much money and it would put me in a higher tax bracket and I'd be fucked with taxes. That's why I don't work.
Oh, my Revy makes so much money.
I have job skills. I can operate a cash register. I can add 2 and 2.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? He has job skills. He can operate a cash register. He can add 2 and 2. Then why aren't you working? Man, this aged so poorly for you, man.
I have job skills.
What?
My tax situation is such that I can't work because it would put me in a higher tax bracket and I'd be paying huge taxes. Okay? My mother was in the same position and people were always jealous of her too. It's jealousy.
Yeah, so jealous.
And I just married into it.
No. Jeez, my God, look at her face.
Smoke weed every day.
Dude, you didn't marry into it. Guys, at this point, he had the money. She was still collecting food stamps and Medicaid for herself and her 2 sons. Circumventing the, we're married and, you don't earn this or you don't need this because obviously he could pay for health insurance. She circumvented that by not marrying him. I'm sure in the eyes of the state, she was still a single mother taking care of 2 boys. Gross.
That's cool.
You know, as Missy Elliott, Missy Elliott says it, ain't no shame, ladies, do your thing.
Really?
Just make sure you're the head of the game.
Yeah. That's correct.
I mean, I don't know that much about, other countries' taxes. I've heard things, I mean, I know in America, if you live in one state and you work in another state, you got to pay for both states' taxes, which I feel like that's, a huge crock. So if you at least do that, make sure you have a decent enough job to afford doing that. I don't think it should be like that. I think you should just have to pay taxes in one state, not double dip.
Correct. You married me.
No.
And I just so happened to get blessed by the Lord because my mother was an obedient believer in Jesus Christ. And my money is protected by the Lord because I give back.
Yeah?
I actually give money to people, or try my best to. I haven't recently because there's a lot of bills. And I have 2 sons now.
No, you don't.
So they come first. Shannon and the boys come first.
Sons.
And it's very expensive having a family. It just is.
And I don't think many people would not understand that. I think many people understand that you'd put your family first before other people. people that you don't know, that you've never met in your entire life.
I had a very good friend, and I won't mention his name. I can't help him either now, because I have a family. I have a wife and 2 children.
Oh my God! See, when he says that, like I feel offended, because you wouldn't know what that's like, Rev, to actually have a wife and children, because you didn't. You were playing housewife or house husband or whatever you want to call it. You were pretending. You still don't know what it's like because you never married her. I don't understand why they don't get married at this point, like legally married, you know, because when they got pushed and pressured, like, you're not actually married. Well, we're common law. And again, it was to hide that she was on food stamps and Medicaid. And that's why when they lost the money, Shanny didn't really have to do much. They were already signed up. All she had to do was sign Rev up for it as well.
12-year-old. That's expensive. Do you want me to take it for a while? Okay. Of course you put your family first. Yeah. Thank you, Crimson Angel.
Yeah.
Hi, Faith.
Yeah. Put your family first. That means don't let some riffraff punch one in the ribs when you're fighting with him over the Devil's Advocate, an okay, Keanu Reeves movie. That's not where the because why, Shanny? Because you threw a bag of Tostitos chips at his head. He gets all ballistic. Your son's sitting on the floor because he doesn't want to hear you guys fight, and he grabs the headphones, and his laptop, and then just starts attacking him. Ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry that ended like that, Faith, but I just couldn't take it anymore. There were people calling me a thief. Yeah, he wouldn't know shit about that. Because if he did have a family, he dropped them, or they dropped him. I don't work either because I can't, but that's nobody's
Canada
business.
might be part of the United States.
Yeah, Frank, I wouldn't expect you to tell me that about yourself. No problem, guys. Keep trying. We are, Faith.
And tell why I don't work.
You registered. You don't work because you don't have to. She wants to work.
But then again, my body.
Yeah, your body is racked.
My fiber.
And I believe that's part of the reason why the Lord put me in your life, so that you could have a break.
Yeah.
And I love that. That's my wife. I love her. He's just lazy and wants to sponge. That's what Sabella said. I could agree with that. The way he acts now, if he thinks he's getting a dime off of me now, he's wrong. No contracts were signed. He was not authorized to do any work on that house at all.
He acts like this community. He acts entitled.
You don't have to sign a contract. You guys had a verbal agreement.
He acts like we...
You want it back?
He acts like we have to pay for his living.
Yeah.
Just because he's a Christian, we have to pay for his living.
This fucking song.
Because we have to take care of him. Because if we don't take care of him, that means we don't love him.
That's how I feel right now. The title of this APC song, Disillusioned. That's how I feel right now. Completely disillusioned.
Oh no! Victor Newman has passed away on the End of the Restless.
Victor Newman?
He's fucking old soap opera star, dude.
Glad.
Fast forward a little bit.
Did you know when King told him about some homeless shelters and churches nearby, he could stay if he didn't find a place within the 30 days? Yeah. He told King it was beneath him to be at a shelter. Well, Mr. Beneath You, I've been at a homeless shelter. I lived at a homeless shelter. And guess what? I got out of my predicament.
And now you're living at your boyfriend's uncle's house and pretending that you're in such pain and you can't leave the house. Are you kidding me? Oh, and I'm sorry. And you're also pretending at the same time not to be there, being at some random location with some random people. Just so happened to giving you a place to live, even though your siblings are nowhere near where you are. So unless they're paying for you to stay at a hotel, which is not true because you have the same walls and the same chair as Rev's house. My God. But here, keep going with how you got out of that predicament.
Within a month.
What a disgusting human being.
And here's the thing.
Wow,
here's the funny thing. This is how selfish of a person I was. I remember talking to him on the phone when I was in the homeless shelter. He asked can I give you some money and help your family out?
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
No.
I said no.
You didn't want it.
Bullshit.
The only time that I gave
And
you...
I was at a homeless shelter, and I said no to money.
The only time I gave you money was when you called me up about the electricity went out because it was so hot, and you didn't have money to cover it, and I took care of that for you.
I know.
Yeah, why was that happening? I never understood that. If I ever could talk to Chris, I want to know. But her face tells me, again, my opinion, that maybe the electric was paid, because obviously it's Chris's house too, and she was just, getting money from him and saying that it was for this bill. But I bet you she didn't give him a receipt of the bill to prove that it was, I need a couple $100.
That's it.
Yeah, that was at the end of our marriage.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris got pissed at that.
Chris got so pissed off.
He did not like that.
No, he didn't like to ask for anything.
And I respect that.
I thought you meant he didn't like that you guys were having like phone sex with each other. Yeah, I guess he went like that. That's probably why I went out and got a Hummer from Shanny's friend.
Respect that too, but
he was an honorable man at that time, I guess. I don't know.
No, he wasn't.
He might have been cheating too. I don't know.
He was very distant during that time, so I think he may have been cheating during that.
Probably. If he was distant, he probably was cheating.
Yeah.
But whatever.
What a dick.
One time you were in legitimate need. And
you were there.
Praise Jesus, I was there to fulfill that. Yeah.
I know, you were there.
Oh, you fulfill that. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. You told her to figure her life out, and then she started, like, sexting you, and you were so damn drunk. What are you talking about? You praise Jesus. Yeah, you were there to ruin a marriage by, like, having phone sex with her and then giving her money. I could see why you didn't like that. But good thing you got out of this.
I wanted to, because I loved you. I loved you and the boys.
But to be so fucking snobby to say that a homeless shelter is beneath you. Oh, I hope the Lord God shows you what that truly is like to live in a homeless shelter. Maybe you can see how beneath those people are.
Hey, asshole. Do you realize that Jesus Christ blessed the poor and the meek? That don't have a roof over their head? Hey, asshole.
I mean, you're saying you hate the poor, you hate the rich, but yet
crazy.
At the same time, out of your own mouth, you're saying you hate the poor. You hate the homeless, because living in a shelter is beneath you.
Wow. The great G-Man can't live in a homeless shelter. Yes, it is, Crimson Angel.
But yet he hates the rich people that are providing for him.
Well, not everybody has an uncle.
He hates those who are blessed more than him, so they can bless him.
We joked around saying that the poor are the problem. That was a joke. We didn't mean that. If you thought we believed that, you are the dumbest fucking individual on the planet.
It was a reference to G-Man, actually.
Yeah, it was. Exactly, correct. Pathetic.
She's so evil.
And you think I would call you a friend now?
Oh yeah, she won't let him come into the room and be with his friends. You guys aren't friends. When were you friends?
What?
If I was ever your friend, I'm not now.
I don't believe that. I mean, all those videos when Rev would make it, like, oh, this is my brother. Yes, of course, Shanny was just in the way. And he said that many times. But every time Big's around, he's got to change his tune because he doesn't have a brain for himself. It's really sad.
No fucking way would I consider you a friend now.
Ooh, big loss.
Yeah, that's awesome, Spilla. See, that's a Christian. Like in the latest A Perfect Circle album, there's a song on that album called Talk Talk. And I want you to look it up on YouTube and listen to the lyrics of the song. It's Maynard James Keenan saying to the Christians, why do you just talk like Jesus? You got to start walking like Jesus. Pick up a stone. Fucking pick up your hand. Do something. You're just sitting there praying. It's like taking a crisis. You're useless. The Christian community is useless. Because they say all these great platitudes.
Well, yo, Grace, that's good that you're still here with us and, you know, that you understand that, you know. I think a lot of us who watch this type of stuff have been former addicts or, you know what I mean, or know somebody, but we get it, you know, and there's always a way out. It's like, just because you're in a bad situation, you're not stuck. So I'm glad that you got unstuck. But yeah, it's usually after you get all better, and I'm dealing with the same thing. And like, here comes the fallout of, you know, the aches and pains and everything that we were running away from in the first place. But you know what? As I always say, good luck to you. I hope you have a good Christmas or holiday, and I hope things do get better.
Of healing the world and Christ is the way, and you just sit there with your thumb up your ass and do nothing.
That's what you're
from
doing.
A spiritual man, Maynard James Keenan, who I believe is Eastern philosophy. He's into like Buddhism and shit. Okay? And he's right. The Christians with money aren't standing up and doing stuff. Because if they were, the world would be healed of anything. That's all I got to say.
That's all I gotta say about that.
God. And I'm called a fucking thief. A guy that makes $35,000 or less a year is called a thief.
And supported a man. A grown man. He didn't even look for a job.
I'm a fucking thief? Fuck you.
He didn't even look for a job. He kept telling me excuses why he couldn't find a job.
Wow, look who's talking.
You know why he didn't get a job?
Because we were providing.
And he needs to suck up everything he can get. Every last drip.
I don't get Sam. I made Sam a mod on my channel. I'm trying to be nice to him, and he's just... I don't get him. I don't get him.
He's trolling you.
Yeah, I know. He took my kindness for a weakness. But the thing is, this is how fucking stupid he is. If he didn't lie, if he was honest, if he was, you know, a decent person, he would have had a house. he would have had a nice life in Scranton, Pennsylvania. But he decided to lie. He decided to be devious. He decided to be a bad person.
And he calls all the people in that area rich. If my neighbor Marty heard that he was rich, he'd go, holy shit, where's all my money? They're not rich in Green Ridge, you fucking retard. They're not rich. They're upper and lower middle class
laugh.
In Green Ridge, Pennsylvania. Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Look up the incomes. You're a fucking idiot. Can't stand it.
Look at her face.
You know, we were trying to be nice to this dude. We were trying to do something good for this man, help him out. We felt bad for him because he told a story that the atheist had him lose his job. But the thing is, he didn't have a job for months afterward that happened. After that happened, and he lost his blue barrel stacking job.
blue barrel stacking job. That just sounds weird. What? Isn't there machines to do something like that? I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what a blue barrel stacking job is.
He didn't get a job for months after that. But yet he was still reminding people that he was poor because of that. But you could have gotten a job during that period of time. You didn't need to just sit there and just lament over your problem. It's like, get up, get a fucking job, and stop fucking whining like a bitch.
Wow.
Be a man. Get a fucking job. You don't need to sit there and lie there and cry to fucking people over the internet on why you're poor. You're poor because you're sitting there whining to people over the internet. So, and then using poor Christians' good nature against them to give you shit. When
Rev's an only child who had his mom give him money, right? 2 houses, stocks, and bonds. His father passed away. And after his father passed away, the mom kept him close, like the boy in the plastic bubble. She made sure that he would have had enough money to basically take care of himself forever. He would have found the right person to be with.
Their money would be better giving it to people who actually need it, not someone who just doesn't want to work. Okay? I don't have to work. There's a difference. Oh, but you don't work. I don't, like, my income is none of your fucking business, dude. But let me tell you what is my business. When I see you taking advantage of people, that is my business. When you take advantage of me and my husband and my children, that's when I have a problem. You would have been just fine if you just stayed in your fucking lane. You would have been just fine if you were just an honest individual and not try to squeeze people out of everything they got just so you can feel like you're some kind of goddamn king.
Yeah.
Friends don't constantly expect something in return for their time. Exactly. Time is given freely. Friends don't expect you to constantly give to you either. Real friends don't expect anything from you except your time. Your words, your companionship. That's what friends do. But see, you look at friendship of how much you can gain from that individual. You don't truly understand what true, real friendship and companionship is. Because it's how much you can give. It's how much you can take from someone.
Yeah.
You take and 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 take until there's nothing left of your friendship. You did it to me, you did it to MP, you did it to Hannah.
Yeah, wise guy.
Hannah doesn't want anything to do with you because you sucked her dry financially, and she realized all you cared about is what you could get from her, not what you could do for her.
Yeah, Hannah Stout.
You never give your take on that. Not Hannah Stout.
Not a different Hannah?
Hannah
Hannah
Zubby.
Zubby, okay. She gave him money too?
She gave him money too. You did it to MP, and MP apparently gave you a bunch of money around the same time I gave you money. But you were telling him that you were getting no money. See, what you don't get is we all talked together, and we all figured it out. We're not fucking stupid, and we can't be fucking scammed by you anymore. And we don't want other people to be scammed by you. We don't want people to be scammed by you.
That's exactly what we said.
By you.
The lyric I just heard is what I feel about you, G-Man. Good luck. You're up.
Yo, isn't that funny? We do the same thing. We don't want anyone to get scammed by these two. So, Shanny, we learned it from watching you. We feel the same exact way. So, you know what? Really, you guys they need to start watching some of their older videos because you guys will see how hypocritical these two are.
On your own. You're fucking on your own.
And you know what? More and more and more and more Christians are waking up to this fact. Even Veckel is waking up to who you truly are.
Finally, Veckel, yeah.
He's finally waking up to it. And when it's done, and when it's over, you're going to be just that little tiny leech that you truly are in the corner like Brett Keane is.
Does he expect us to believe that all those contractors did work on retainer or like work on IOUs?
Why would a contractor work on someone's house without the owner signing a contract to what the house needs to be done? Why would any sane contractor do that?
They wouldn't.
That's illegal.
No, stupid. Look at her face. No, you are dumb. You don't know the law. It's his house. You allowed him to stay there. You allowed him to stay there. You guys made a verbal agreement. Now, you could have sent him something with his lawyer, could have written it up, and you could have emailed it to him to sign to be more concrete. But yeah, G-Man could have basically done whatever in that house. You allowed him in there, and you made a verbal agreement. It happens every single day.
Eventually he'll bleed Weiser dry too. Exactly. He's going to bleed David Weiser dry too. And David Weiser then is going to realize, oh shit, Shanny and Rev is right. And then you're going to see a video of Shanny and Rev was right.
That'll be the day, right?
The day's here.
All look at Positively Godless, and the city would need to approve the work and permits would be needed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that is, in fact, what he expected you to believe. And as Drag said, it was Pookie in them.
Who the fuck is Pookie?
G-Man's Pookie.
Who?
G-Man's Pookie.
Oh.
But here's the thing. I'm warning people not to trust this man. He's scamming you from your money. And I'm being told I'm a bad guy because I want to save you money.
Okay, I'm trying to warn the viewers out there that you guys are still doing the you have cancer scam, fibro, BPD, can't get out of bed. Help me, guys! I have my fibro. I need hundreds of dollars. And I don't want you guys to be scammed, but somehow I'm the bad guy. It's funny how the Ouroboros works like that, Shanny. It's really funny. I love that for her. I am literally doing the same thing. I want to save you
from giving your money to a scam artist. I'm the bad guy for that? For wanting to help you?
Same. I feel the same. Weird.
He said, you took advantage of a poor black man, okay? What does his race have anything to do with it?
Why you keep
I helped
bringing
a
it
poor
up?
man. But see, you inserted the poor black man to try to start a race thing when race has nothing to do with it. When me and G-Man were cool, did you see us going back and forth, you're white, you're black thing? No. We had camaraderie. Don't start that stupid race fucking shit.
No, it was the roof. And he says that there was a fine imposed of $900 and some because...
I never saw the receipt for that.
No, neither did I. We have seen no receipts. Zero. None.
No receipts.
I'm waiting for the email in my Gmail account.
Still no email.
He can go fuck himself. I'm done.
Well, that's why I told you don't answer it, because he's going to start shit.
Yeah.
Put doubt in people's minds.
Roof then permit needed. Exactly. And I think he got a fine for something. I don't know.
Well, apparently he's at work. He's at work, but he has enough time to call Rev at his work job over internet bullshit. I mean, hasn't he learned last time being at work and dealing with internet bullshit isn't, a smart thing to do?
Oh, you mean like how Rev
did? The internet...
When Rev was working at the Wendy's and he was talking to people in other countries about getting money and stuff. The exact same thing Rev did.
Him way. Your work comes first. Do your fucking job. Or he's going to start... What's he going to do? Lose his job this time and then lose his job and whine? The atheist made me lose my job.
The barrel job.
I wonder if he's back at the barrel job. Especially after he told everyone the boss was running a mob front. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, that was the barrel job, I think.
You didn't do that, did you?
Money's time.
How goddamn stupid do you have to be
religious
to fucking out your
YouTubers,
boss
folks.
having a mob front?
Oh.
You gotta be a goddamn stupid moron to be like, hey, my boss runs a mob front. You want the mob after your ass, you stupid ass? You get that on camera, the mob finds out, you're gone.
Wow.
You dumbass. He ain't nothing. He ain't no pussy. Pussy and not being a coward and being smart. Smart would be not pissing off the mob.
That's wise words, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't make you a coward to know that you shouldn't run your lifts at the mob. It doesn't make you a coward to be like, nope, I ain't saying shit. No, it makes you fucking smart. Because see, most people realize that you're just one person and you have a whole mob that you're going against as one person. It's not a real smart thing to go against a mob when you're just one person.
Yeah.
You need to have a mob also with you in order to run your fucking mouth. And you better have a little fucking respect over my fucking people, G-Man.
What do you mean your people? Oh, that's right. Shanny's also Italian. So she's native, she's Italian, she's German. Shanny's like everything under the sun. She's like Vin Diesel.
I'm just saying.
Try walking like Jesus.
Don't piss off Italian people, okay? It's not wise to piss off an Italian. And I know, you don't want to get into the race issue thing because you're a black man. I remember that. Oh, I'm sorry, a poor black man.
What does that mean?
But you can go tell me about your people. I'll tell you about my people, my Italian people, and how our temper is when you piss us off. And you run your mouth, and you narc people out. I mean, I don't know. I've lived in the hood before. What? I believe there is street code of not being a fucking narc. You get your ass kicked in the street for being a narc. Yeah. But then again, you're a spoiled little fucking brat. Yeah. Where the homeless shelter is beneath you.
Dan Dandy's right. Let's try and clean up our language.
Yeah, right? For Christian YouTubers.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was in the middle of something. Can I go and talk before you just point out something that really doesn't matter at the end of the day?
Wow.
It's just a word. Get over it, dude. Or get off my chat. You know,
Shanny's so nasty.
snitches get stitches. That's right. That's right. You don't fucking narc people out. There is like I don't know what, like in a mob there's a no narc code. On the streets there's a no narc code. If you're in drug culture, there's a no narc code. I've actually seen someone when I was in the homeless shelter almost get their ass kicked for narking.
Damn.
So I know how serious narking can get, and I know people will kick your ass if you narc.
Pussifer.
See, I think a narc is probably one of the biggest fucking cowards out there because they don't know how to mind their own business.
Hey,
and they narc
like
just so they
abusers,
can
right?
look good in the eyes of said person who needs said information.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a coward. They don't want to be silent and be like, hey, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
It's none of my business.
See, that's what she wants. She wants people, like, when they see her abusing her kids or screaming at them, getting high in front of them, be like, it's none of my business. I'm sure you're doing all you can for those two little boys that look like they're malnourished and not even going to school. That's what she wanted. She wanted not only just a hug box, she wanted yes men to be able to just let her do whatever she wants and don't question her parenting, because that means you have something wrong with you. Why are you thinking about my kids? Why are you thinking about my parenting? It's like, because I could see it on the live stream. It's not like you're hiding it.
I ain't going into that shit. I ain't knocking no one.
Fuck that. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you.
It's not smart to narc.
Make sure you all like if you can.
Get your ass kicked.
Let's Maynard on the cover of that album. Look at that.
But see,
Look at Brad. He's like a fucking he's like a Woody Woodpecker. Like, look at this. Like he has no idea. Like, he's so done with this whole fight. Like, but Shanny's the one. You see, she gets angry. She gets slappy when Rev is like, you know, trying to avoid her G-man gaze, because she's got a big, love boner for G-Man. She always has, always will. Like she said to him years ago, she wants some of that. She wanted to bite of some of that chocolate. And I don't think Shanny will ever not. She's been had a G-Man crush for a long time.
But see, then again, we must realize G-Man doesn't really know very good social codes, because he doesn't quite understand when he doesn't also understand.
Something like that.
Another code of getting your ass kicked is talking about another man's woman. That can get your ass kicked too.
Oh my god.
By who?
Guys,
By Rev?
if he was in front of me half the times, the shit that he said about her, he wouldn't just have a black man eye. He would have a black eye.
Go on.
What? Dude, Rev, why do you guys say stuff like this? Like, I feel so weird half the time with the things that come out of his mouth.
He wouldn't just have a black man eye. He would have a black eye.
Go argue with G-Man, Dan Dandy. I know you're one of his lackeys. Go somewhere else.
Jeez.
There you go.
He makes me feel
fun talking to that man. I'm sure he'll respect your person like he respects everyone's person. Have a nice day, asshole. Anyway.
Oh, that just happened. Wow.
I'll kick your ass talking about my mom. What?
Oh, Lauren, anybody who is in the chat gets Monopoly money given to them. I forget how much it is to start, but it's like the longer you watch the live stream, it automatically goes to you the more that you watch the live stream. To find out how much, you have to just write, I think, if someone could tell what to write, I think it's exclamation point heist or something, and you can see how much Monopoly money you have. But yeah, everyone gets it automatically the longer you watch the live stream.
Wise guy said that, right? You just don't do that. You just don't do that. You don't go to a man and start talking shit about his woman or his mom.
No. And I forgave him for that, even saying that he was going to go to my mother's grave and kiss her shit on it or something.
And he breaks the guy code. He breaks guy code.
He breaks every code.
I know.
He breaks the Christian code. Rev, you need to kick that ass. I want to. I want to just fucking punch him as hard as I can. It wouldn't feel good either. Look at that fucking shit. You done with the gun show, you motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
I'll
I'm
fucking
scared.
pop you, nigger.
I am so sorry, everybody. Trigger warning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't play that again. You guys heard that. You can rewind it. I apologize. I had no idea that Rev was gonna be Rev, but I told you he was gonna get racist in these videos. So okay, we got 2 races in this video, and we got Shanny not doing nothing about it. Dugats, right, Shanny? Dugats, you're Italian. What does Dugats mean? You ain't doing nothing. You ain't saying, hey man, you are going too far. We're on live stream and Google has these rules. It's not only that, yeah, there's freedom of you could say whatever you want, but there's not freedom of what do you call it? Yeah, I'm tired today. Consequences. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, there's no freedom of consequences. You disgusting pieces of crap, both of you.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I'm sorry, baby.
Look at her, she's laughing.
I'm sorry. My apologies. Alcoholic pothead rapist Andy. What?
What?
Wow. Honey, can I have my show without you being disruptful?
Sorry. I got carried away. I'm sorry.
God.
No
Another Sam sock?
shit.
Are you serious? That's right.
Wow.
Sam has like 500 sock accounts.
He
Right?
hopes I die of diabetes. Oh, I hope you die of a heart attack or diabetes. I will be so happy, disgusting fucking scum. So.
We die when Jesus says come home, you cocksucker.
Jesus.
Why don't you chug your own semen?
Oh my. Jason.
Christian YouTubers, folks. Family Christian YouTubers. Like, dude, but do you even understand why someone would say that to them after what he just said? Shane didn't do nothing about it. She didn't say, "Hey, you're pushing lines here, buddy." Anything, just anything. Like, "Hey, I don't agree with that. Hey, chill out." Like, or, "Hey, I don't know. You were born in a barn, obviously," but like nothing. Can you imagine what Thanksgiving was like around the Egroff house? I could only imagine. You know, they'd eat turkey, then go out for a lynching. No, I'm just kidding. But still, Rev, like, it's understand why people would say that stuff back to you. But let's hear that again.
Jesus.
Why don't you chug your own semen?
Oh my. Jason. He's mad. He's got a mad.
Well,
I am not
Christian.
happy today.
He's got a mad.
Well, yeah. You would just have to rewind it. I would play it. I just don't want to get, I don't know how many times I can play it, but if you just rewind it, you'll hear him. He says, "I'm going to pop you, N-word." I totally forgot he said that.
Fucking cocksuckers.
You hope I die of a heart attack and diabetes for not wanting people to associate with G-Man.
No.
Wise guy likes this side of me.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was because he just said the N-word, and it was like, wow, you guys are really disgusting. But guys, that's my time. I thank you for hanging out with me, and have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna work on that members. I'll probably do it on Wednesday, as long as I have time. It'll be like a short members just to play that Rev video that you guys are wanting to see. But guys, anyone else that wants to join, you should get a membership between now and Wednesday. Otherwise, guys, have a good one. I'll see you soon, and peace out. Bye-bye, guys.